left your shadow on the bedroom wall, in the quiet where your laughter used to fall. Now the window shakes with every passing car, and I still turn around like you are not that far. I keep reaching through the dark for a hand that is not there, learning how silence feels when it used to be a prayer. This is the first time I have watched love fade, first time I have felt my whole world rearranged, first time your name sounded strange in my mouth, like a home I knew by heart then could not find out. And I do not know how to hold these nights when every memory still burns this bright. If this is what goodbye becomes over time, why does losing you still feel like the first time? Your sweater's folded on the edge of my chair, like a promise that forgot it was once there. I have tried to be the stronger kind of brave, but your ghost is in the little things I cannot save. In the kitchen, in the hall, in the space beside the bed, you were gone in every way, but you linger in my head. Oh, this is the first time I have watched love fade, first time I have felt my whole world rearranged, first time your name sounded strange in my mouth, like a home I knew by heart then could not find out. And I do not know how to hold these nights when every memory still burns this bright. If this is what goodbye becomes over time, why does losing you still feel like the first time? Maybe healing is not clean, maybe it comes undone, maybe some hearts do not break at once, they break one piece at a time, and mine still says your name in the ruins of the lie, like it never learned the difference between forever and one goodbye. This is the first time I have let tears stay, first time I cannot just walk away, first time I have stood where the end begins, trying to be whole in the shape you left me in, and I still wear the ache you left behind, like a clock that stopped accounts in my mind. If love can leave and still refuse to die, then every night with you is the first time. So I will close my eyes and let the morning climb. But missing you still meets me like the first time. You came in like the sunrise through my blinds, soft enough to make me trust the light. You said my name like it was safe in your hands, like you were not another passing wind. You made a home inside my fragile heart, hung your dreams beside my broken parts, and for a while I almost thought you'd stay. So why come in if you were gone that way? You held me close, like you meant it. Now all I If all you wanted was a place to end, you kissed my scars like they were yours to keep, then left me here with promises to grieve. I would have locked the door if I had known your name was only ever meant to break me on the way. Why come in if you're gonna leave anyway? I still find you in the quiet of this room, in the coffee cup, the perfume, the truth, in every little thing you touched and left behind, like love was just a game to pass the time. And I was not looking for a perfect kind, just someone who would mean it when they smiled. But you were halfway gone the whole time, weren't you? And I was building forever out of you, like you need it. Now every night feels cold and empty. Why come in if you're gonna leave anyway? Why light a fire just to walk away? Why teach my heart to open up again if all you wanted was a place to end? You kissed my scars like they were yours to keep, then left me here with promises to grieve. I would have locked the door if I had known your name was only ever meant to break me on the way. Why come in if you're gonna leave anyway? Maybe I was just a stop along your road, a place to rest before you let me go. But I was loving you with everything I had, and now I'm left with everything we had. You do not get to call this bad time. And now when you knew you would not stay, somehow you do not get to leave and call it fate when you walked in with leaving on your face. Why come in if you're gonna leave anyway? Why make me believe you were the one who'd stay? Why pull me out of all my doubts and pain, just to become the reason they remain? You touched my soul and turned it into smoke, left me with all the words you never spoke. I would have closed my heart if I had seen the signs, but love made every warning look like lie. Why come in if you're gonna leave anyway? Now your echo lives in every step I take, and I still feel the door you never meant to stay. Why come in if you're gonna leave anyway? Yeah. I remember the night I walked away, like it wasn't nothing, like love could wait. You stood there with tears I would not see, while pride was louder than your plea. I told myself you would be fine, that broken hearts just heal with time. The silence grew where you once stayed, and now I live with the mess I made. I did not know what love was worth until the moment you were gone from my world. This is the result of abandoning you. Every empty night is the truth coming through. Every lonely road your memory will not leave me alone. I see you smile in strangers' eyes, and every time it cuts like knives. You gave me everything you had, a gentle love, a heart so glad. And I was blind to what was true until the day I lost you. I did not see what I could lose. Now every dream leads back to you. This is the result of abandoning you. Every empty night is the truth coming through. Every lonely road, every tear that falls is the echo of the day I let you walk. I traded your heart for my foolish pride. Now I am the one left here asking why. If pain is the price for the love I threw, then this is the result of abandoning you. If I could turn the hands of time, I would go back and change my mind. I would hold you before you slipped away and beg your heart with words I could not say. But time does not forgive regret, and some goodbyes you cannot forget. So I will carry this aching truth of what I did when I abandoned you. This is the result of abandoning you. A lifetime learning what I should not do. Every quiet night, every morning blue reminds me of the love I once withdrew. I had forever in front of me, but I let it fade so carelessly. Now all that is left of the love we knew is this broken heart for abandoning you. And if you ever hear this song someday, no, I never meant to lose you this way. But love came once and I let it fall through. Now this is the result of abandoning you. Feelings sometimes come without a sound. They rise like rain and slowly pull you down. One little memory, one empty room, and suddenly your heart is back in bloom. Just long enough to break all over again. Missing someone you cannot hold or mend. I smile through the day, but nights tell the truth. There is still a part of me that belongs to you. Feelings sometimes hit like waves at midnight, turn a small goodbye into a long night. Take a healed heart, tear it open wide, bring back your name with nowhere left to hide. I tell myself that I will be just fine, and your memory changes my whole mind. Love does not always leave when people do. Feelings sometimes still lead me back to you. I folded up the letters and the pain, tried to believe I could forget your name. But every song and every street we knew still finds a way to pull me back to you. I hate how love can linger in the air like They take your ghost and place it next to me, like losing you is a night done haunting me. I know forever was not ours to keep, but broken hearts remember way too deep. Love does not always leave when people do. Feelings sometimes still lead me back to you. And sometimes they stay, and some hearts keep loving, even after goodbye fades away. I can see it in the way you look away, like your heart already left but chose to stay. Every word between us feels so slow, like we both already know. You hold my hand but something feels untrue, like your love is only passing through. And I would rather face the truth I know than beg a heart that wants to go. Do not stay here out of pity. Do not stay because you care. Love should never feel like someone just pretending to be there. If you wanna go, then go. Do not stay and hurt me slow. Do not promise what you cannot give, or teach my heart a lie to live. If your love has found the door, I will not hold you anymore. Better one goodbye, I know. If you wanna go, then go. We used to laugh until the night was gone. Now the silence feels so long. The little things that made us strong are fading like an old sad song. I see tomorrow in your distant eyes, and I know it does not look like mine. So do not stay just for my sake. Love should never feel this fake. Hearts deserve a kind of love that chooses them each day, and not a love that slowly disappears and quietly walks away. If you wanna go, then go. Do not stay and hurt me slow. Do not promise what you cannot give, or teach my heart a lie to live. If your love has found the door, I will not hold you anymore. Better one goodbye, no. If you wanna go, then go. I will cry when you are gone tonight. I will miss the way you held I will just let you go. If you wanna go, then go. I knew your name before you said a word. The way you lingered every time hers was heard. There was a softness in your eyes, a place I could not reach no matter how I tried. I never asked you to erase your past. I know some kinds of love do not fade that fast, but standing in the shadow of what used to be has slowly been undoing me. I can feel it when you drift away, like part of you still lives in yesterday. And no matter how close I hold your hand, there is a history I do not understand. Your ex is still important, I can see there is a part of your heart she still keeps. And I am here trying to love what is left, while you are still tangled in old regrets. I do not blame the love you knew before, but I cannot keep knocking on a half-closed door. If she is still the memory you are holding on to, where does that leave me? Loving you. She is gone, but then a ghost keeps showing up in every song, in every silence, every far-off stare, like she still finds a way to meet you there. And I have tried to be the patient one, to trust that healing comes to everyone, but I am getting tired of being strong in a love where I do not fully belong. So slow, it feels like the truth you will not show. Your ex is still important, I can see there is a part of your heart she still keeps. And I am here trying to love what is left, while you are still tangled in old regrets. I do not blame the love you knew before, but I cannot keep knocking on a half-closed door. She is still the memory you are holding on to, where does that leave me? Loving you. Maybe I was never meant to heal this pain. Maybe some old flames do not turn to rain. Maybe you are with me but not all the way, and I am the one paying for yesterday. I wanted something honest, something new, not a place to hide while missing someone too. And it breaks my heart to know it is true. There is still a part of you with her, not me and you. Your ex is still important, that much is clear. She is still the silence I keep hearing here. And I have loved you with all I had to give, but I cannot be second in the life I live. I hope one day you find the peace you need and let go of the love that still makes you bleed. But until then I have to choose my heart too. If she still matters most, I cannot stay with you. I was ready to be your future, but you are still holding on to history. And love should never have to beg to be more than a memory. When I grow old and the nights feel long, I wonder if I will still hear your song in the quiet corners of my mind, like a love that time could not unwind. I might forget the roads I knew, or where I left the things I used, but one thing I hope I never lose is the memory of loving you. Even if the years erase my name and the mirror shows a face that changed, there is a place inside my soul where your love will still remain. When I grow old and my hands are weak and the words get lost when I try to speak, I hope your name still finds my heart like it did right from the start. Even if the world turns gray and cold and my story slowly go untold, if one sweet memory I can hold, let it be you when I grow old. Maybe we will walk different roads in life, maybe fate had other plans in mind, but the love we had will always stay, like a sunset that refused to fade. Years may pass and seasons change, and I might not recall every face, but the way you made my heart feel alive will never fully say goodbye. Time may steal 1,000 things, but love leaves marks the years cannot erase. When I grow old and my hands are weak and the words get lost when I try to speak, I hope your name still finds my heart like it did right from the start. Even if the world turns gray and cold and my story slowly go untold, if one sweet memory I can hold, let it be you when I grow old. And if someday I forget the past and the days all fade too fast, maybe somewhere deep inside your love will still survive, like a quiet light that softly glows in a heart that time cannot close. When I grow old and the world feels far and I forget just who we are, if love is the last thing I still know, I will remember you somehow. Even if my voice turns soft and slow and the past becomes a distant road, the greatest love my heart once told will still be you when I grow old. So if life carries us far apart and time rewrites the things we know, just know one love will fill my heart, even when I grow old. I used to stand beside you quietly, clapping for the love you could not give to me, watching every moment you gave away to someone who would never stay. I played the part you wrote from my heart, the one who waits while you fall apart. But every night I felt the truth unfold. Some stories hurt when they are told. I stayed too long in someone else's it seemed, hoping someday you would notice me. But I no longer have the right to be the supporting role in a love where I keep losing pieces of my soul. I stood in your shadow hoping you would see that the one who loved you most was me. But love should never beg to be the light, or wait forever just to feel alright. So tonight I am letting this story go. I am done being the supporting role. You spoke a name like a beautiful song, while I pretended I could still belong. Smiling while my heart was breaking slow in a place I should have let go. I memorized the silence in your eyes, the kind that hides 1,000 goodbyes. And every word you never meant for me was louder than it had to be. I tried to be enough somehow, but I see the truth much clearer now. I no longer have the right to be the supporting role in a love where I keep losing pieces of my soul. I stood in your shadow hoping you would see that the one who loved you most was me. But love should never beg to be the light, or wait forever just to feel alright. So tonight I am letting this story go. I am done being the supporting role. Maybe I was only meant to pass you by, a quiet chapter in your life. But I deserve a love that sees my heart, not one where I stand miles apart. I deserve a place where love is true, not standing behind someone loving you. I no longer have the right to be a supporting role now, when it keeps breaking down my soul. I gave you everything I had inside, while you were chasing someone else's light. And even though it hurts to walk away, I know my heart deserves its own place. So tonight I close this lonely show. I am done being the supporting role. Some loves are not meant to stay. Some hearts must learn to walk away. And somewhere past this pain I know I will no longer play the supporting role. I stayed when the nights were heavy with doubt, when every easy road was leading me out. I held your hand when the world turned cold, and loved you stronger than you will ever know. I gave you truth when lies were easier said. I fought for us when hope was almost dead. But somewhere in the love I tried to keep, you stopped choosing me. I was faithful to a heart that slowly walked away. And now the silence answers all the words you would not say. There is no someday someone will see my heart the way I once saw you. And maybe then I will understand why loyalty had to hurt this way. I heard your name the night out of nowhere, and suddenly the room was full of you. Like all the time I spent learning how to let go was waiting for one memory to break through. I tell myself I want the best for you, that love should heal, not hold someone back. But there is a part of me still standing where you left me, trying to smile with my whole heart cracked. If your eyes are shining for somebody else, would I be strong or lose myself? If you have someone new, would I be happy? Would I say I'm glad you found your way? Would I mean it when I whisper you deserve love, even if it is not mine to keep someday? Would I cheer for the smile she brings you, or break at the thought of what we used to do? I wanna believe my heart will let you go that easy, but if you have someone new, would I be happy? Maybe she knows how to calm your worries. Maybe she loves the parts I could not reach. Maybe she gets the future I once dreamed of, with the words I still wish you said to me. And I do not want to be bitter, I do not want to turn love into pain, but it is hard to bless the arms that hold you now, when mine still ache with your name. If you are finally everything alright, why does it hurt me so tonight? If you have someone new, would I be happy? Would I say I am glad you found your way? Would I mean it when I whisper you deserve love, even if it is not mine to keep someday? Would I cheer for the smile she brings you, or break at the thought of what we used to do? I wanna believe my heart will let you go that easy, but if you have someone new, would I be happy? Maybe real love means wanting peace for you, even when it tears my soul in two. Maybe healing means accepting I was just a part, not the forever I held in my heart. So if she loves you better than I could, I hope she stays the way I wish you would. But do not ask me not to cry, some good hearts need time to say goodbye. If you have someone new, I hope you are happy, even if that truth is hard for me to say, even if 1,000 little pieces of my heart still have not found their way. I will pray she holds you gently and loves you in the ways I tried to do. Maybe one day when the pain is tonight. I am still learning how to lose you with grace and love you enough to let someone else take my place. The wind came through like your goodbye, soft at first and all at once in time. You said forever with a tired smile, and left me standing in the cold a while. Now every street we used to know feels quieter than it did before, and every season turns so slow when you are not here anymore. Some things fade without a sound. Some hearts break when no one is around. Like falling leaves, you slipped away, drifting from my hands day by day. I tried to hold on, but love let go. Now all we are is autumn gold. Scattered dreams on empty streets. Your memory keeps haunting me, and I still grieve the way love leaves, like falling leaves. I see your shadow in the rain, in every window, every passing train. The sky looks heavy just like me, full of all the things we could not be. I told myself I would be strong, that hurt like this would not last long. But even time cannot erase the way you left, the way you changed. Some wounds stay beneath the skin and open every time your name comes in. Like falling leaves, you slipped away, drifting from my hands day by day. I try to hold on, but love let go. Now all we are is autumn gold. Scattered dreams on empty streets. Your memory keeps haunting me, and I still grieve the way love leaves, like falling leaves. Maybe we were always meant to be a season, not the end. A little warmth before the cold, a story beautiful but never old. And I still hear you in the breeze, still feel you in these broken dreams. You were gone, but part of me is still beneath those fallen leaves, like fallen leaves. Like fallen leaves, you slipped away, carried by a sky gone gray. I reached for us but lost the light, and watched our colors fade from sight. Now every October brings the ghost of you back over me, and I still lay the way love leaves, like fallen leaves. So let the branches learn to sway, let the seasons take your name, but I will always feel I see your face in places you have never been, in crowded rooms and cars and smoking anything. My mind keeps drawing pictures of you coming back, like love still lives somewhere between the cracks. I tell myself that I should let your memory fade, but every night it finds a different way to stay. And even when I close my eyes to try to sleep, you show up in my dreams and speak to me. I know you are gone, I know it is over, but my heart still runs to where you were closer. I can't stop imagining you walking through my dark and saying all the words I waited for, like you still want this heart of mine. I can't stop imagining your hand reaching out through the dark to me. Even though I know you wanna mine to keep, my lonely heart keeps listening. I can't stop imagining. I imagine what you would say if you saw me now. Would you regret the way you let our love burn out? Would you still know the girl or boy I used to be before goodbye became a part of me? Sometimes I picture us in some old future scene, older somehow but still holding on to everything. And then the morning comes and takes it all away, leaving me with what will never be again. I know it is wrong to live in these shadows, but missing you makes my mind write its own hope. I can't stop imagining you walking through my dark and saying all the words I waited for, like you still want this heart of mine. I can't stop imagining your hand reaching out through the dark to me. Even though I know you wanna mine to keep, my lonely heart keeps listening. Can't stop imagining. Maybe it is easier to dream than face the truth you are not here with me. Maybe hope is just another way a broken heart survives the pain. So I keep building you from air, from old perfume and empty chairs, from every little ache you left behind that still lives on inside my mind. I can't stop imagining you calling out my name again, turning all this hurt into a chance, like love was only lost in time. I can't stop imagining that somewhere you are missing me like this, that maybe in another life we did not end, but here I am still whispering to someone only memory brings. I know you are gone, but my heart keeps wondering. I can't stop imagining. So if you ever feel me in the quiet, it is just my broken heart still trying to hold on to a love that is vanishing. But I can't stop imagining. You stood in front of me with empty eyes, like all our love had run out overnight. I waited for for a sign, but silence was the only thing you left behind. The room was full of everything we were, but somehow it all felt so unsure. I heard my heart break in the quiet first, when you looked at me and could not find the way. But no goodbye, no truth to hold tonight, just a distance in your touch that told me more than enough. No words, but I felt them falling in the space between your heart and mine. No words, but the silence told me you were leaving me behind. And I would have taken any kind of pain, any honest tear, any storm, any rain, but nothing hurts like love when it dies with no words. I replay that moment in my mind, trying to find what I missed between the lines. Was it already over long before? Did I just not see your hand let go of ours? Now every night is heavy with the truth. The silence can cut deeper than the cruel, because I still do not know what changed, only that you walked away. No warning, no last fight, just a stranger in your eyes, and the echo of a love that would not even say goodbye. No words, but I felt them falling in the space between your heart and mine. No words, but the silence told me you were leaving me behind. And I would have taken any kind of pain, any honest tear, any storm, any rain, but nothing hurts like love when it dies with no words. If you had said you stopped loving me, maybe I could have learned to breathe. If you had told me where we broke, maybe I would not carry all this hope. But you left me with the quiet I cannot outrun, 1,000 questions and not even one answer to hold when the nights get cold. Just a memory too painful to let go. No words, but I still hear them in the silence singing in this room. No words, but they keep breaking every part of me too soon. And I would have faced the truth if you had just let it be known. But nothing hurts like losing love and grieving it alone. Nothing hurts like love when it ends with no So now I speak to shadows where you used to be, and the silence says everything you never said to me. There's an old embroidered pillow on my bed tonight. Your name stitched gently in fading thread and light. You made it on a quiet Sunday afternoon. Said it was something just for me and you. I used to rest my head beside your heart listening to dreams before they fell apart. Now the room is colder than it used to feel, and this pillow is the only thing that's real. The threads are worn, but they still hold true, just like the love I once had for you. This embroidered pillow holds my tears tonight. Every stitch remembers how we held on tight. It carries every promise you once made to me, sewn into the fabric of our memory. And though your love is something I cannot follow, your name still rests beside me on this pillow. I trace the letters slowly with my hand, like touching pieces of a broken plan. Every line you sew with patient care still whispers softly that you were once there. I wonder if you knew I'm stitching every seam. You were sewing pieces of a dream, a little home for love that felt so true. Now just a memory of me and you. The colors fade, but they remain like quiet proof of love and pain. This embroidered pillow holds my tears tonight. Every stitch remembers how we held on tight. It carries every promise you once made to me, sewn into the fabric of our memory. And though your love is something I cannot follow, your name still rests beside me on this pillow. Baby, someday I will pack it away in a box with the words we could not say. But tonight I still need something near to remind me you were once right here. Because some loves leave behind more than goodbye. They leave quiet things that never lie. This embroidered pillow knows the truth of us, how love can bloom and still turn into dust. Every thread a story of the heart we knew, every stitch a little piece of you. And though the years may slowly blur tomorrow, tonight I will cry into this pillow. Yeah. And if someday I finally learn to let you go, your name will still be softly sewn in the embroidered pillow I once held close to my heart when you were home. We met like stars across the sky, beautiful for a moment, gone with time. You held my heart like it was yours, then life pulled us to different shores. I still remember how you smiled, like I had found my home. Wow, but some when love's burden still cannot stay. No matter how hard we beg them to remain, we had the kind of love people wait a lifetime for, but somehow even true hearts do not always reach forever. This was love without destiny. You were everything, just not meant for me. We had fire, we had faith, we had all the signs, but somehow forever slipped right through our hands in time. And I still ache for what we could have been, for the life we almost touched but never lived in. Some hearts are written deep but never get to be. This was love without destiny. I kept your voice inside my head, like a prayer I prayed before I slept. And every road I tried to take still led me back to your sweet name. We did not fail for lack of love. There was enough, but timing can be cruel that way. It steals the ones our hearts would choose to keep. You were not a mistake, you were my unfinished song, the kind of love that stays even after it is gone. This was love without destiny. You were everything, just not meant for me. We had fire, we had faith, we had all the signs, but somehow forever slipped right through our hands in time. And I still ache for what we could have been, for the life we almost touched but never lived in. Some hearts are written deep but never get to be. This was love without destiny. Maybe in another life we would have made it through. Maybe there is some world somewhere where I still wake beside you. But here beneath this broken sky, I have to learn to let dreams die and carry you like a sacred scar. A love that did not lose its truth, just lost its chance to last. This was love without destiny, still the deepest thing that ever happened to me. We had hope, we had light, we had one sweet start, but the ending came and tore a hole straight through my heart. And I will miss the way you felt like home, even while I learned this road alone. Some loves are real but never meant to be. This was love without destiny. So if I whisper your name into the night, it is not to ask you back this time. It is just my heart remembering a love so true. It hurt to lose a love without destiny. There's a sound in this old house tonight, 6 soft strings and a low porch light. Someone down the road is playing slow, and every note finds where you let me go. It drifts in through the cracked window frame, like it still remembers your name. And I sit here with a heart scarred while listening to what I cannot stop feeling anymore. It is strange how one small melody can pull your shadow back to me. And the sound of a guitar, I hear the way we fell apart. Every chord is you turning into memory. Every string pulls tears from me. It cries the words we never said. It lays your ghost beside this bed. And every night it takes me where you are. And the sound of a guitar. My shoulder close while I play the songs you love the most. You would smile before the chorus came, like love was something time could never change. Now my fingers shake above the frets, trying to forget what they still remember best. But the same old chords still know your touch, and that hurts more than I can say out loud. I swear I try to let you fade, but music brings you back this way. In the sound of a guitar, I hear the way we fell apart. Every chord is you turning into memory. Every string pulls tears from me. It cries the words we never said. It lays your ghost beside this bed. And every night it takes me where you are. In the sound of a guitar. Maybe that is why I cannot play without feeling you in every phrase. You are in the spaces in the ring, after every broken little thing. And even when the last note disappears, it leaves your silence in my ears. Like love is not completely gone, as long as one sad song lives on. In the sound of a guitar, you are never very far. You come back alive in every harmony. Like losing you still lives in me. And all the love we could not save still trembles in the chords I play. So if tonight I break beneath these scars, it's just the sound of a guitar. Just the sound of a guitar. And a heart that still is yours, trying not to love you through the sound of a guitar. I thought home was a place with your light on, a porch in the dark I could lean my heart on, a voice in the kitchen, a hand in mine, something steady I could call my whole sky. But now the rooms echo when I walk through. Every corner still remembers you. And all these walls that used to feel so warm just feel like somewhere I do not belong. I never knew a heart could be so lost inside familiar things. I am missing home, and home was you. It was the way your arms made the whole world quiet too. still look for it without knowing how. Your laughter used to live here in the air. Now silence is the only thing still there. I can sleep, but I do not really rest. This empty bed still knows you best. And all the little things I used to trust turn into dust when I reach for us. I never thought goodbye could turn a safe place into something that hurts. I am missing home, and home was you. It was the way your eyes made my broken pieces new. Now every road feels cold, every night feels long. I never knew losing you could feel like missing home. Maybe that is why it aches this way, when a new place can make me stay. Because home was never wood or stone, it was being loved and being known. And now I carry all these keys, but none of them unlock what I need. Because the only door my heart wants to find closed the day you said goodbye. I am missing home, and home was you. It was the little life we made that felt so pure and true. Now every dream feels old, every prayer feels worn. I never knew losing love could leave my home so torn. I am missing home, and I still do. Because no place in this world feels the way it felt with you. So if you hear this song someday, know some homes do not stay, and some hearts keep searching on for the place they lost when love was gone. I still hear your voice in the morning air, soft like a prayer, like you are still there. In the little things this old house keeps, in quiet halls and in my sleep. You were the hands that held my world when I was weak, when I was hurt. And even now when days get hard, I still reach for your heart. Some loves never leave, they just live on inside us. And time may move on, but it cannot divide us. This is a song for mother, for all the love you gave, for every tear you hid away, so I could smile through pain. You were my shelter in the rain, my light when days were darker. And if heaven hears me now, this is a song for mother. You wore your strength so quietly, like it was just what love should be. You gave your dreams, your time, your days, in 1,000 selfless ways. I did not always say enough. much your heart was more than love. It was a hope, a guiding flame that still burns in your name. If I close my eyes, I can still feel you near me. In every step I take, in every memory. This is a song for mother, for all the love you gave, for every tear you hid away, so I could smile through pain. You are my shelter in the rain, my light when days were darker, and heaven hears me now. This is a song for mother. And if you are far beyond these skies, I hope my voice can reach tonight to tell you I am who I am, because you loved me through your. And if you are still here holding on, then let this be your gentle song. For every time you gave me strength when you were barely strong at all. This is a song for mother, for every sacrifice you made, for every night you stay awake, and every prayer you prayed. You are the arms that carried me, the soul that always covered with all my heart, forever now. This is a song for mother. So when my room feels cold somehow, I still find my way back to your love, and every beat inside my I walk these streets with my hands in my coat, carrying words I never got to hold. The night is wide, but I still feel small, since you became a name I cannot call. The city lights blur like tired eyes, every road feels like a last goodbye, and all the places we used to know just look like ghosts in the falling cold. I keep moving, but my heart stays still. Some wounds fade, some never will. I'm wandering alone through the wreckage of us, with your memory burning like dust in my lungs. Every step I take still myself I'll be alright. Then miss you harder every night. I pass the places where we laughed out loud. Now even silence feels too loud. And all the dreams we used to own feel like they were never mine alone. I keep breathing, but it hurts somehow. You were then, and I'm lost now. I'm wandering alone through the wreckage of us, with your memory burning like dust in my lungs. Every step I take still leads back to you. No matter how far I run, I'm just wandering alone without your love to come home to. Maybe someday these empty roads will stop calling out your name. Maybe someday this broken soul will not feel loved and lost the same. But tonight the moon looks cold on me, and every shadow wears your face. So I keep walking through the dark with a heart I cannot replace. I'm wandering alone with the pieces you left, trying to find some light in what love never kept. Every prayer I make breaks in two, because the life I saw still ends with you. I'm wandering alone, and the world feels so unknown since the day you let me go. I've been wandering alone. So if the wind carries this song to somewhere your heart is gone, no, I still feel you in every road while I'm wandering I walk beneath the tired streetlights, like they know my name tonight. Every shadow looks like you and disappears when I get close enough to the truth. The wind keeps pushing at my back, like it knows there is no going back. And every step I take just shows how far you are, how far love goes. I keep moving through the dark with your goodbye inside my heart. I'm wandering alone through these empty roads we knew, talking to the silence like it might lead me back to you. But the night just echoes on, and the stars feel cold as stone. Since the day you let me go, I've been wandering alone. The coffee shop where we would stay still has our corner by the rain, but now it is just a chair and space, and me pretending I can bear this place. I hear your laughter in the air, and little ghosts that are not there, and every memory cuts slow. the day you let me go. I've been wandering alone. Maybe something this hurt will fade. Maybe I will not call your name when the moon is high and sleep will not come. Baby, this heart will not come undone. But right now, every road I take still bends beneath the weight of all the love you left behind. Still alive inside my mind. And why bring me with your memory like a flame, trying to outrun the feeling, but it finds me just the same. And no matter where I go, there is one thing I have known, and since the day you let me go, I've been wandering alone. So if you ever think of me somewhere between the dark and dawn, know I am still